Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. I trust this message reaches you in the best of spirits and health. Please take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Please don't be upset if it doesn't resonate. There's several videos to choose from. And when all else fails, you can certainly invest in a personal reading, which would be specific for your questions at the description box below. Click subscribe, like, comment, turn on post notifications, and so forth and so forth. You know the drill, Gemini. So let's get into your reading. All right. So we got 8 of Cups, the Fool, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, 5 of Wands. Overall energy is the Death card. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. Having some coffee. All right. So, Gemini, I see that you are trying to decide between if you want the dude with the money or the dude with no money but with a plan. Well, this is a nice way to start this reading out. So you're trying to decide between the best of both worlds because you have someone in your life that you recently started seeing a little over a week. And you are very much interested in this person, but you're on your dating vibe. So I see that you have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. The Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is the one who has a great job or a very lucrative business, and then the Sag, Aries, or Leo is the one who may have the small-time job but has big dreams. Your Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn may be a little bit dull and doesn't really know how to sustain a relationship because all they really know is how to sustain a business. But you're very intrigued by this person because they're very generous to you. So I see that your current situation is that you're just trying to decide if you want to keep both of these people on your team, because I feel like this is a Gemini who is dating and you're enjoying the single life and you're not really trying to commit to anybody right now. And you're enjoying this. Like, you're comparing and contrasting. I'm seeing you sitting down with your girlfriends, or you sitting down with whomever you chill with, and you just like, yo, I got this dude, he's so cool, but he is so not my type. Like the King of Pentacles, the dude, he is not your type, but you were just riding this wave with him. You know, the sexes can be reversed, the roles can be reversed. So you vibing with this chick and y'all have a certain thing in common, but she's not really your type, but you're dating and you're not really putting too much effort into trying to explore what the possibilities may be, but you're still trying to consider, do you want to keep her on the team as far as someone that you want to continue to spend money on if you the dude, or if you the chick. If you want to be with this dude here and there and have him spending money on you and you're just not that into him, you are like a conscientious person. You don't really want to have a dude putting out if you're not going to be putting out, because you know how that works. Eventually you're going to have to put out. Well, that's how it works usually. So that's where you're at right now with it. You're dating and you just, you know, like I sense that you may have left last summer. You broke up with your person, and that was like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, And you're not really trying to be in anything serious right now. You just like playing the field. And I see that the problem in connection with that is that you're not really interested in a new beginning with anyone because you're still trying to figure out what you want. And the whole purpose of you disconnecting for that long period of time and being on this hiatus away from connecting with anyone was to make sure that you knew that you were ready when that time came. So now that you're here, you are figuring out where you want to go. And you're not really pressed about what anyone can do for you or what they can't do for you. You're just trying to clear your energy with this death card. You just want to just make sure that you're right, and these changes that you're experiencing are not in vain because you don't want to repeat what you went through in the past. So you're still separating from views that you've had about the opposite sex and relationships, and unlearning things that you learned over the course of your life. I feel like right now, Gemini, you're just playing the field and you don't really want to do too much of anything with anyone that's too serious. I feel like you have so much going for yourself right now, and if you entertain these two energies for too long, eventually it's going to be a conflict, because I high-key feel like these two people know each other, Gemini. I feel like they know each other in passing. I don't know how these two men or these two women are connected, if they were friends at one point or one admires the other and they don't know each other yet. But I feel like you're messing with two people that are connected somehow. And I sense that your spirit guides are trying to tell you that the possible outcome is the Five of Wands. Is like there's going to be a clash in your schedule when trying to maneuver between the two, because you're going to realize that there's a connection and you're going to end up having to choose. And I feel like you're not going to choose either one of them because you rather just keep your energy clear. Spirit, can I get some more information on this connection that Gemini has with these two men or two women or two people? So the Strength card comes out and it's saying that you are not deeply invested in these relationships because you are still building you up from the last relationship that you were in last summer. And your guides are saying that you don't need to validate your existence or your love life by having someone in your love life. You don't need to show anyone anything to prove. I feel like someone is like, you're doing this because you're trying to prove to yourself that I still got it, or you're not even old enough to be like you still got it. You like in your 30s or like your early 40s, late 20s. Like you don't need to be in the energy of I still got it. You need to be in the energy of I'm healing and I'm having fun and not holding on to people too long that ain't really trying to be around. Because this King of Pentacles, this person is just not cutting it relationship wise anyway. They don't really have great conversation. They're like flashy and kind of shallow a little bit, like always bringing up money, always bringing up what they can do for you, how they can change your life. When you only entertain the situation because it was convenient. And then the King of Wands, this is the one who wants the relationship, the Sag, Aries, or Leo, or they claim they do, because they like the vibe that you give to them. But I feel like they know that you're seeing other people because you told them. They know that if they get their heart involved, it's probably going to be a waste of time because you made it clear that you're not trying to be with nobody for real. And here with the Nine of Cups, you feel like whether this works or not, you're going to be good. Like, you're taking the time to understand your feelings and why you want certain attention from a partner, why you entertain things when you're not supposed to. You're like going through all of these motions. I feel like you're just getting to know yourself on a different level, and you attracted two different people that you would never date in a million years, and you just entertaining it because it's fun for you right now. And you're just having fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with having fun. Just don't let this shit get out of hand and get serious. Because I'm telling you, Gemini, I feel like these two people, I feel like they know each other. I don't know how they're connected. But if you prolong this long enough, you're going to find out. I feel like you're manifesting the right relationship. And if you keep playing the field, you're going to bump into the right person. I feel like you're getting to know yourself on a whole nother level. And what you still have to work on is the Ace of Swords, which is speaking your mind when it matters. I still feel like you have the stench on you from yesteryear of last summer when you broke up with your ex, whether they broke up with you or y'all walked away from each other mutually, or whether you walked away from them. I feel like there's things that you haven't addressed as far as your feelings are concerned, and how to discuss how you truly feel so that you're not misunderstood. So I feel like you might be using these relationships to kind of deflect parts of you that you're not really ready to deal with yet. So it's very important, Gemini, that if you plan the field, play the field, but still do the emotional and mental work that you need to do so that you can manifest the relationship that you actually want. There's nothing wrong with playing the field, but just be completely honest with the people that you're dealing with. Let each of them know that they're not the only ones. I feel like you may have done this, but just in case for the Gemini that didn't, because you might feel like you don't have to explain anything to neither one of these people, because you know that you're not in a serious connection with them, but you want to practice treating them how you would want to be treated, because you don't like surprises. And I feel like you have a new sense of self-worth, and you know the importance of being completely honest with other people, because you realize and felt how unnerving it was to be surprised with the truth that you wasn't ready for last summer. So your spirit guides just want you to continue to work on the emotional aspect of yourself so that you can continue to be expressive, so you can express how you feel even to people you may feel don't have hierarchy in your life, so that when you do have someone in your life that you manifest eventually, because you are manifesting your person, you would have practiced communicating in an effective way, whether you like someone or not, the real. I feel like this is just your practice run. This is your scrimmage. Any more messages for Gemini before we close this thing out? Yeah, Gemini, 3 of Wands. I feel like in 3 days, you should expect a message from your ex. And it's so funny because they're just hitting you up to say they've been holding back. And they've been considering, like, I feel like they've been opening up a text, starting a text, writing it out and deleting it. I feel like they just feel you disconnected and they just want to connect with you somehow. They might have seen you on a date with one of these dudes or one of these chicks. They might have seen you on a date. And now they want to hit you up and just say something just to see what you're going to say. Like, are you going to call them babe? Are you going to call them a, sup? Or are you going to even respond at all? Gemini, if this person was a person in your past that was not taking responsibility for their actions in the connection and it wasn't an amicable break, I would suggest ignoring the text and moving on with your healing. But if this person crossed your mind in the past week or so, as you were, healing and going through the motions with these two people that you're not even really interested in, yeah, you can respond, but keep it cute. You don't want to go back into a habit or habits that you've grown from, especially that you've been working on yourself to elevate from this situation. Any other messages for Gemini before we close out, Spirit? Yeah, I think your spirit guides are telling you that you need to not respond to the message that you may get from your ex within the next 3 days, because it's just them testing you to see if they still got you tied around their little finger. And they actually don't, but you don't want to give them that impression, because it's just something you want to stay clear of. I don't think that it's gonna fare off well. Not for them, because they're going through their own shit. I think they're reaching out to you because someone that they reached out to is not responding to them, so they turn into you as well. You ain't no rebound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no backup plan. Continue playing the field like how you doing, but I think your guides are just saying, your spirit guides are just saying, be honest with the people that are in your life. And when you're ready to release these energies, definitely do that. Definitely release the energies when you're ready, and keep the faith, Gemini, because your day is coming when you're going to meet that person that's going to be that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to bring the best up out of you. Someone that's going to inspire you to tap into your feelings in a different kind of way. You're not going to have to be aggressive. They're gonna feel comfortable opening up to you. They're gonna make you feel like you're needed in their life. They're not gonna make you feel like you're on the outside of the equation. There's a relationship that's coming to you from that's gonna bring out the best in you in a way that you would never believe. But what you have to realize is that you have to practice what you want to experience. So treat people how you want to be treated. Do not play the field in a way where you're manipulating anyone to believe anything that is not true. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's very easy to fall into that trap when you have someone who's willing to do something for you even without you asking for it. They just granting things for you like they're a goddamn genie. Just be very careful with that. Set clear boundaries with folks. Like, look, we cool, I'm dating you, I think you're attractive, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you right now. I'm working on my mental health. You know, this is the communication right here. I'm working on my mental health. Don't be rude or nothing about it, but this person is a little hard of hearing. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Just keep it a buck with the people that you're dealing with, so they don't think anything is happening that's not happening. But keep enjoying yourself, Gemini. Don't hold yourself back. Keep healing. Keep working on becoming a better communicator, because your thoughts sometimes don't come out in the way in which you want to be understood. And that's something that's going to be a pinnacle of strength for you in your new connection when you attract your new person. All right, Gemini, I hope this resonated for someone. Sending you so much love and light. Talk to you soon. Love and light, tribe.